What if there was no fixed front of house? What if there was no need for a snake? What if everything was controlled wirelessly? Mackie believes that we can bring the user incredible benefits if we just let go of old conventions. With the iPad, millions of people have incredibly powerful wireless computers in the palm of their hand. People love smartphones and tablets for the freedom they bring, and we are bringing the same freedom to audio mixing. By designing the mixer so that each and every feature can be controlled wirelessly, we are delivering benefits to users that were simply not possible before now. This is the Mackie DL32R. The DL32R delivers 32 channels of powerful digital mixing that's completely controlled wirelessly from Mackie's intuitive Master Fader iPad app, freeing you to get in the mix like never before.
Being able to mix 100% wirelessly without being glued to a control surface obviously offers an entire range of benefits. And of course, it gives you the flexibility to be able to walk around the entire stage and make adjustments based on what you hear exactly where you are at any given time. And of course, the obvious benefit is that you don't have a large chunk of real estate taken up in the venue by a traditional mixing console surface. And that is something that's really going to expand our ability to mix inside a venue from an engineer's perspective.
Complete wireless mixing is amazing and will truly change how people mix. First, let's talk I/O. The DL32R is rugged and insanely compact. It takes up only 3 rack spaces and packs an incredible amount of power with the right I/O for professional applications. For inputs, you get 32 of our all-new Onyx Plus recallable mic preamps. 24 of these are on XLR inputs, while the remaining 8 are on combo inputs for connecting both XLR and quarter-inch sources. Mackie's all-new Onyx Plus mic preamps are built on the unmatched sonic performance of our award-winning Onyx design. Now, with complete wireless control over gain and phantom power, amazing sound quality is just a touch away.
The now famous Mackie Onyx mic pre's sound absolutely wonderful, and the DL32R incorporates a new updated version of that called the Onyx Plus.
There are 14 total XLR outputs, great for anything from stage monitors to balcony fills. Each is fully assignable in the Master Fader control app. There's also a stereo AES digital output, great for connecting things like speaker processors. And for detailed listening from anywhere in the venue, just connect in-ear monitors to the stereo monitor outputs.
The obvious first benefit of the DL32R is the fact that its inputs and outputs have been greatly expanded. The format of the control surface is laid out virtually exactly the way as any standard large format console. That is to say, there are 32 inputs, which allows you greater flexibility for the amount of inputs you can use at any one time. The benefits of the end user being able to fully assign his or her inputs and outputs become immediately obvious. That allows you as the engineer to fully customize your input and output routing as per the specific application, be it a club gig, a festival, or a corporate event.
And you get total recall of each and every setting on the mixer.
Well, the recall function is an absolutely wonderfully important feature of any digital console today. On the DL32R, this gives us both the ability to create not only a custom show file, but also to create snapshots which are recallable instantly within that show file. The flexibility of that allows you to instantly recall different presets, i.e. in a festival situation or a multi-band situation, or any situation which requires on-site storage and recall of mixer data.
With the DL32R, you get complete wireless control right from your iPad. This opens up some amazing possibilities. Most importantly, there's no longer any need for a fixed front of house position. This is great for clubs and worship applications where front of house can take up prime real estate. Plus, multiple people can mix from a single mixer. For example, a dedicated monitor engineer can simply add another iPad for total control over monitors from the side of the stage. It's also a powerful personal monitor mixing system. Musicians just need their own iPhone or iPad, and they can mix their own monitors on stage.
100% wireless tablet accessibility allows you to walk around an entire venue with absolutely no snake installed. The brain is located at the stage.
Modern live sound applications demand multi-track recording and playback. With the DL32R, you get two flexible ways to record, each with their own strengths. The coolest method is the direct-to-disc USB option. Simply load your backing tracks and intermission music on a drive, connect it to the rack mount mixer on stage, and control it all from Master Fader.
The DL32R offers 100% wireless recording capability, also built into the surface of the iPad mixer. And the ability, of course, to connect directly to an external drive offers you the flexibility to have instantaneous access to all of your media recording and playback devices at all times.
Recording to disk is extremely simple and doesn't require an external recording rig. After all, you have enough things to worry about creating an amazing mix. Managing a separate recording rig shouldn't be one of them. The DL32R also has a separate USB connector for recording to Mac or PC. Besides offering additional choice to the user, it makes the DL32R a great recording piece for the studio.
The wireless playback feature, of course, gives the engineer the ability to stop at sound check and have the band come out in front of the sound system and listen to the playback of the recording instantaneously to offer suggestions and or offer love to their engineer.
Raw processing power. That's what you expect from a digital mixer. If you're going to eliminate expensive rack mount processors from the system, you've got to have some serious processing available. Each of the 32 stereo linkable inputs features a multi-touch 4-band parametric EQ with separate high-pass filter. You also get a gate and compressor on each input.
The DL32R also gives you the flexibility to select vintage settings as well, which gives you options, so many options to change the style and flavor of your EQ and dynamics use on the console.
4 stereo linkable return channels also feature 4-band parametric EQ and compression. These are great for integrating backing tracks into the mix without using up mic pre-channels. Each of the 14 stereo linkable auxiliary sends, 6 matrix buses, and main left-right buses feature dedicated output processing.
Well, a matrix mix output section on a console is a mixer built into a mixer. This gives you the flexibility to direct multiple outputs extraneous of the left-right bus. It just gives you an exceptional plethora of output patching capabilities in the mixer.
This includes a 4-band parametric EQ, 31-band graphic EQ, compressor limiter, and alignment delay. 6 stereo linkable subgroups feature 4-band parametric EQ and compression.
Subgroups are also a standard feature on any Pro mixing control surface. They can be used for a variety of mixing applications. One example is a parallel bus compression. For example, I would bus all of the drums to a VCA control group and simultaneously bus them to a stereo pair of subgroups, thereby inserting dynamics, i.e. compression, on that subgroup, and that allows me to affect and control mix levels using dynamics, which is a commonly used tool in Pro Live Sound Engineering.
The DL32R also features 6 VCAs and 6 mute groups, which are critical when mixing large channel counts. Plus, all the I/O is completely routable, including A/B sourcing per channel. This lets you customize the I/O for each venue and usage.
Having all of your input, output, and onboard processing be 100% in the box is a fantastic feature. This entirely eliminates the need of costly and bulky outboard equipment and processing. And of course, access to all of these functions is 100% via the control surface of your iPad.
The heart of the DL32R is Master Fader, the incredibly intuitive control app. Designed from the ground up for live sound, Master Fader has proven itself in the market with our DL1608 mixer. True to Mackie's ongoing commitment to creating mixers that are extremely easy to use, Master Fader delivers fast navigation and powerful tools for mixing 32 channels of audio.
The Master Fader app is absolutely a fantastic leap forward, not only for novice sound engineers, but also now via the DL32R for entirely pro applications. Function for the end user is both logically and sensibly laid out so that the engineer can very easily and quickly learn to access all areas of processing on the desk.
One of the most powerful features of Master Fader is the user-definable view groups. View groups allow you to select only the channels you want to see on the screen and quickly switch between them. Perfect for applications with larger channel counts, view groups are an intuitive way to navigate. This means no swiping and no remembering what bank to select. Just go to what you need.
For example, the entire drum kit with a bass guitar, all of the vocals, all of the instruments in a string section or in a rhythm section. All of these groups can be custom designed to the user's need.
Combined with access limiting, they are perfect for personal monitor mixing. Limit the performer to just the channels in their monitor and keep them away from the main mix. Another powerful tool that makes setup easier is presets. DL32R is stocked with tons of great sounding presets, perfect for new users and a great starting point for professionals. You can also create and share your own presets via email or Dropbox.
You have instant access to input EQ presets for a whole variety of input sources, for example, a kick drum, a snare drum, a male vocal, an acoustic guitar, a violin, a bass guitar. So if you're in a hurry, simply tap the user preset function on the screen, scroll down and select a preset for that particular input, and voila, you're set to go.
One unique benefit of having your control completely in software is our ability to update it. With frequent and simple App Store updates, your DL32R will get better over time with more and more features planned for the future.
I think that wireless mixing is undoubtedly the way our industry is going. And because of the fact that it's set up virtually like any large format console, getting around it is really as simple as a touch away. Having the flexibility of having an on-stage or at-stage wire termination device and 100% mobile flexibility is absolutely fantastic. The future is here.